Hello everyone. This video explains how to get started with Trust and how to enter the Trust inputs for the structural analysis of a floating offshore wind turbine. To begin using the Trust package, the first step is to extract the Trust executable from the downloaded zip file. Specify a directory where you would like to store the Trust executable. Once the extraction is complete, go to the template folder inside the Trust folder. Copy the 4 YAML files project, interface, Trust, and software YAML file as well as the Run Input Manager batch file. Next, create a project folder. All input files used for the Trust and the analysis result files will be saved in this folder. Paste all the copied YAML files and the Input Manager batch file into this folder. Trust Input Manager. Trust Input Manager is developed to automatically generate input for all Trust modules. You need to open the Run Input Manager batch file and configure the paths for the Input Manager executable that you just installed. The Input Manager is located in the Trust folder under the Apps folder. If you have changed the path where the executable of Input Manager is located, then save the batch file. Project YAML. Project YAML includes the project information. Most of the input in this YAML file is commentary, marked with #info, and will not be used in the analysis. Other than the commentary items, the user must specify the relevant input in this YAML file. Important inputs include the project directory, the tower-base coordinates, draft of the FOWT, and the COG of the FOWT. Interface YAML. The interface YAML file is an input that connects different software. You can enter the model data file for WAMIT, TurbSim, OpenFast, and Nastran. If you're using Orcaflex, you can also specify the necessary files to run Orcaflex as well as the model template. And you need to define the load interface for wind turbine, inertial, mooring, and Morrison load. Trust YAML. The Trust YAML file configures ULS and FLS simulations and allows you to specify the load case file location and LRFD factors. It also defines the calculation processes for each step of the workflow. Finally, there is an option to configure the estimation of the tower base's nominal fatigue life based on the ILA results. Software YAML. This input specifies all executable locations. It is highly recommended to place the executables in a common location and preserve the folder structure. You also need to configure the units used for each software. Executing Trust Input Manager. Once the YAML file inputs are complete, execute the batch file for the Trust Input Manager. Then, the working folders for each Trust process are generated in the current project folder. www.frontenergies.com. We are here to provide you with advanced solutions.